welcome to the Coffee Break. This is House of Talent TV and my name is Amon Mukisa. Right here with the one and only Andama.
One thing you have to know is that you're having experience with the students because every student behave differently. Some are fast learners, others are slow learners. Whenever you train someone, you're like retraining yourself. So I always like to have fun when I'm training with them, and also the directorial part of managing this place. Sometimes when we're having trainings indoors, they help me out. We divide. You get the point? We divide the work here. So sometimes if trainings is outdoor, like in the restaurants, you send a colleague. Well, there are no backbenchers here. Everyone is a front bencher.
Really?
Or a front seater. Because one thing I can tell you, here if you look at the lab, no one is sitting behind, everyone is sitting where I can access them. So I'm always in the middle when I'm doing training. So it's kind of fun to be that there's no backbencher or front bencher or front seater. So everyone is just seated comfortably where I can spot them. And the other thing, I don't train a lot of numbers. I train shifts, and each shift I'm putting in a group of three people. One thing you have to know that one, you look at the lab, it's not a very, very big lab. You can train a lot of people here, but it's better you train a few that can understand and go and spread the news. Jesus had 12 disciples. Me, I want my disciples to be 3.
Guys, another story of Jesus coming.
No, I'm just giving you an example about, you see, Jesus could take the whole crowd, but me, I'm taking a few like the way Jesus did. I chose my 3 shifts, 3 people in a shift. So it's easier for me to manage them. Even if you look at the equipment, it's easier to manage every shift according to the equipment I'm having. One thing you have to know is, like, before you start training, there are some principles you learn. Before you become a trainer, you are once someone who was under someone who trained. You get the point? So there are some principles you learn from people who trained you. You get the point? When we are here, we mean business. You get the point? I have my girlfriend at home. Come on. She's always here. Sometimes she goes back, but I have the most beautiful lady. You get the point? Now, let me tell you something. A good name is better than precious riches. Do you know why? It's better you have a good name outside there than to have a bad name. Because it's not easy to bring back a name that is already spoiled. You get the point? Now, if you keep that professionalism in your kind of work, if a lady comes and she has come to report for training, let it be business. Because at the end of the day, my disciples are out there and they can testify. Ladies can testify like, man, that guy means business. Oh, you Taseka. You get the point? Eh? So at the end of the day, if there are other stories, the gospel would be also in another version, the coffee gospel. You get my point? Okay. So me, I always tell people, I can talk much, but my disciples out there speak much for me.